Good morning, this is Mayor Wilensky from Driving Markets. Let's kick off and look at what's going on with financial markets. So, last week the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, came out and it was lower than expected in the US. We're talking about in the US, and that number came in lower than expected. Not only that, core inflation, excluding food and energy, came in lower than expected. So Trump essentially has done it. He's been in 6 weeks in power, and you could say he's successfully turned around the Biden inflation, turned around the rise in inflation that was under the Biden-Harris administration from around about 5.8% annualized to 2.8% a year later. So is this a real measure of inflation, and has Trump managed to be successful? Well, we don't know yet. This is the first reading under the Trump administration, so we're not 100% clear if this is a real direction or just a error or a misreading of numbers. The BLS, which is the Bureau of Labor Statistics in Washington, has manipulated numbers under the Trump-Harris administration in order to facilitate and make the Democrats look good. However, the BLS in Washington and Jerome Powell in the Fed are not big fans of Trump, so they will just tell it as it is and won't do any favors, especially if it's damaging or damning in terms of where Trump's policies are leading to. But when we dig a little bit deeper into those numbers, one of the major factors that's brought down inflation is the cost of food. The cost of food is actually dropped in the US, and that's not taken into account the 30% fall in eggs. Eggs, for some reason, have shot up in value over the last year, 2 years, and now have fallen by 30%. However, there are some aberrations that we need to pay attention to. For example, cost of housing has gone up. New car sales have fallen. Cost of airline tickets travel has fallen at 4%, which that would make an annualized 50% fall. In addition to that, petrol, or gasoline as they're called in the US, dropped by 13%. So all those are positive contributors to a lower inflation measure. But the jury is out, still deciding, is the Trump policies going to cut inflation, or are they going to increase inflation? Are they going to impact inflation with rising prices due to tariffs? My opinion is, with the Department of Government Efficiency cutting waste out of federal spending, I think you'll see inflation actually falling, and we could end up getting even a stronger dollar. This is Mayor Wilensky with Driving Markets. Have a good day.